Vocats, it's a no-code platform to easily build voice conversation on any retail environment. And I insist on the no-code part because a lot of platform actually use the no-code word, but actually they are not no-code. So you don't need any development skills to use the platform. And the idea, why voice? Because voice is extremely powerful. What we are doing now, we are talking, right? We are talking. It's very interesting because everyone on the planet speak. It's 7 billion people that speak on the planet, and when we speak, we say 5 times more things than when we write text. So it's extremely powerful. So voice commerce, which is purchased by voice, has a lot of potential, right? But the complexity of voice commerce is that it's pretty complex to implement on retail website for different reasons. The first reason is that there are acoustic challenges with voice. When I speak to an AI, my AI has to hear me and not my environment. And the second thing is that the language has a lot of verbatim, a lot of diversity of verbatim, and it's extremely hard for an AI to understand all this diversity of language. And even though there are big players on the market, such as Amazon or Google, that can provide technological skills, it still requires a lot of development. So in this context, we developed Vocats, which is this no-code platform to really easily build voice conversation on any retail environment. So now what a conversation could look like. You are on a retail website, you're going to click on a microphone, and by clicking on the microphone, you'll be able to search for a product, add to cart by voice, give your feedback to the brand, and even pay by voice. So we are on the whole customer journey. So basically, you'll be able to search for a product in what we call that in multi-filter. So, hey, find me the latest Air Jordan size 42 available in stock. This helps a lot. It helps a lot the consumer because you don't need to put all the filter that you normally have to use on the retail website, and then navigate all along the way and ease the purchase journey. All this conversation brings some data and what we call voice data, which is a new data actually, and the voice data is extremely powerful. Why? It's actually the most powerful data because it's not you as a retailer who is going to analyze what is the analytics, like this person clicks on this or that, but it actually the consumer himself or herself who is going to tell what you like, what you don't like, what he likes, what he doesn't like, what he'd like to see on the website, and nothing is more powerful than that. It's a direct relation between the consumer and the retailer. And in the end, all this new interaction is the purchase journey, which helps retailer to to convert better and to actually increase the cart. But also voice is inclusive because inclusive for disabled people, who cannot see, and also voice is inclusive for people who cannot read or write. The first year of Vocats, we were pretty agnostic. So we decided not to, focus on one sector. We wanted to see which sector was interested in voice. And what was interesting is that every single sector is interested in voice. Why? Because voice is natural. Voice is 7 billion people on the planet. Voice is everywhere. That's why. So voice is extremely powerful. So it touches every single sector. Now, why we decided to go into retail? Different reasons. First of all, it's a sector with lots of innovation. So when you have a disruptive technology as us, it's interesting to, it's one of the first sector where you can have some innovation. It's e-commerce because we target inside, like the voice commerce, it's our market. But if we go into this e-commerce sector, actually the e-commerce sector is a gigantic sector, and which is in hyper growth, and even more with COVID. So we have a lot of space in it. And also another reason why we focused on retail is because there are way less regulation than banks, and even though now we are able to go until payment in France until 30 euros. So to be on the whole purchasing journey from search to navigation, conversation, add to cart, and until the voice payment. And this we do it in partnership with Carte Bancaire, which is a huge financial institution in France. And just for this, it's great because in 2022 we are able to do voice payment, and I thought it would have taken perhaps 3 years, but in the end it was faster than what we thought. So good news for us. So retail is really this sector where it was the first vertical to go. But definitely, actually, what you've just said is totally interesting, because we for the first year, one of our clients, we are actually preparing a plan to do some voice e-learning. Basically, we can also use the technology to accompany the user all along his training. Instead of you being in front of your computer and see your tutorial and stuff, we can use the exact same technology and accompany your user all along the way. Hey, Aurélie, what's up? Welcome on board. Do you want to do a quiz? No, wrong answer, good answer. And we don't have the goal to replace a human and to say, hey, we're gonna replace a teacher, but at least to augment. And it's the same idea with retail. It's not to skip the human. It's not that. It's to augment the experience of digital. It's totally different mindset. Totally different. It's not the voice is not replacing anyone. Voice is augmenting the website, is augmenting the training, is augmenting whatever you want to augment. And it's super important. So it's making, the web in 2D dimension, in a third dimension. You add another dimension in the web. Another interesting use case we are currently working on with a big brand in France. It's a big, huge retailer. So basically, with those guys, we are working on the idea of having vocab in the store itself. Like I am on the store and I am a user, and the survey module I talked a little while ago, where you can give your feedback and you have a quick survey experience in the store. You can talk to the brand, and hey, the AI is gonna say, for instance, hey, do you want to win 10% discount on that product if you answer a short survey? And you are in the middle of the retail in the store, and you'll have an experience within the store. It's a kind of digital experience.
Digital, yeah.
You understand? So it's the technology has a lot of use case, actually, a lot.